Hey everybody, yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon. Just finished watching the Iowa Hawkeyes demolish Northwestern 48-7. Didn't expect that at all. They've usually been a lot closer games today, but so I'm going to do a little celebrating with a bottle of a beer from Stone that I've never had before. Thanks to Zach, the manager of our local Fairfield Hy-Vee Wine and Spirits department. This bottle cost me a nickel. I had to pay the deposit on it, but he was he said he was getting some free because one of the distributors, other account managers took a case of beer and gave it to one of his customers that was allocated to our store. So he said he was going to get some free, so he told me to let me have one free. So I paid the deposit on it. But anyway, from Stone, I'm going to do their Lukcy Basartd. Never had it before. Don't know a lot about it. Other than I've heard it's pretty good. Other than it says an anniversary blend of Arorgnat Basartd to celebrate the 13-year anniversary of Arorgnat Basartd. It's a blend of Arorgnat Basartd, oaked Arorgnat Basartd, and double Bastartd, all of which I've had and reviewed and liked very much. So apparently this is it's got a drink by January 1st, 2015. If it's as good as I think it's going to be, I'll probably pick up another bottle and have that too. Maybe it'll be a New Year's Eve thing, since that's when they say to drink it by. But anyway, there's a lot on the website and on the bottle, and it's pretty much gibberish, because if you notice, Lukcy is spelled L-U-K-C-Y and Basartd is B-A-S-A-R-T-D, so I'm not even going to pronounce them like that. But everything about it on the website and on the bottle here is basically all the letters are all screwed around. I'm not even going to try to read that, but I'll put it down below and you guys can decipher it for yourself. It says, "Don't sell her, drink me now," so that's what I'm going to do. It's 8.5% ABV. It says hop variety classified. So apparently it's classed as an American strong ale. So let me get it in the glass. A little hiss, tiny bit of smoke, nothing major. Glug, glug, glug. That's got some body to it. Yeah, it's like a nice ruby color. Some light coming through it. Not much carbonation streaming up. A finger, maybe a finger and a half of a slightly off-white white head. Really nice, nice looking beer. So let's get a nose on it. Oh wow! Yeah, I'm getting a lot of really piney hops. There's some. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I've been sneezing all day. Had our first hard freeze last night, and I don't know what's going on, but I went out. I had to go to the store today too, and whoa, I was sneezing like crazy. But anyway, well, that's gone. But anyway, there's a lot of piney hops. There's some dark fruits, maybe like plums and raisins. Some light bready malt notes, maybe a little toffee. There's a little bit of oak and vanilla, I think, probably from that oak aged beer, but they're not very strong. Getting a hint of that alcohol, but primarily it's hops first, and then maybe some toffee caramel malt notes, but primarily it's the hops on the nose. So let's get a taste. Oh yeah, there's a big bitterness on this. There's some herbal notes. almost like orange pith in there. There's some carbon malts, but they're pretty much overwhelmed by the hops. I mean, you got hops right out of the gate, and you got those piney notes and some orange citrus and that dank herbal notes. There are some light, like toasted biscuit notes and caramelized sugars in there, but primarily it's the hops. There's a slightly more than moderate level of bitterness to it. I don't know what the IBUs are. They didn't list them. I didn't really look on the bottle, but yeah, it's a good tasting beer. It's a little hoppier than, well, a lot hoppier than I've had strong ales, American strong ales before. They're mostly darker malts and you know, heavier, maltier beers, but really nice tasting beer. It's a I can tell from the glug coming out of the bottle. Yeah, it's a medium to a little heavier, medium heavy bodied. It's got a really nice oily, slick mouthfeel. The carbonation is there. It's mild and some a little bit of tingle on the tongue, but not much. Really good carbonation to it. Very smooth. Lots of citrus hops and piney notes, and finishes mildly bitter with just a hint of just a little bit of that of alcohol bite to it. A little bit of warmth going down, and as it hits the stomach, but not really for 8.5%. You're not really getting a whole lot of alcohol in there too. But really nice tasting beer. But it's, like I said, really hop forward, piney, orange citrus notes, herbal notes, and the maltiness is there. But it's sort of overwhelmed by the hops. Just a really nice tasting beer. So far, I'm really liking it a lot. So let me sit, and I will sit and sip on this. I'll get the bottle sealed up, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Hey, yeah, I'm back finally. It's, well, wasn't long for you, but it was an hour or so for me. So I've been sipping on this. This is definitely a sipper. But I'll tell you, this is a nice, well-balanced American strong ale, if that's what it is. Several websites said that's what it is. This is probably my favorite of the Basartd series from Stone. A really nice blend of the three beers. As it's warmed up, the maltiness come out a little bit more, but it's still well overwhelmed by the hops. I see why they say drink me now, don't cellar, because the hoppiness is the strong point of this beer. It's bitter, but it's not overly bitter. I'm thinking maybe 60 or 70 IBUs. There's a good deal of bitterness to it, but not overwhelming at all. The hops are not overwhelming. Just a really, really well blended beer. It is, like I said, it is hop forward, but there's a nice balance to it anyway, with just enough malts to counteract those hops. But the maltiness has come out a little bit more. The alcohol, not so much. It's still noticeable, but not a problem. No lacing at all down the glass. Maybe a little bit of alcohol legs from the 8.5% ABV, but it's a darn good beer. Like I said, probably my favorite of the Bastardt series. This may be my this may be a Bastardt week because they're hopefully this week they're supposed to get in the Backwoods Bastardt from Founders. A really nice beer that I like a lot, and only comes out once a year. So, like I said, I've never had this before, but I'm gonna pick up another one and probably save it for the holidays and share it with some friends. But darn good beer. I'm gonna give apparently the 2014 edition, although I've never done any others before, of the Lukcy Basartd, or however you pronounce it, the way it's spelled. I'm going to give it a good solid 9.5 out of 10. Decent drinkable beer. Sipper for sure. I'm going to stick the rest of this back in the fridge for a later time and sip on this for the next couple hours or so. But well, maybe not that long, but at least next hour or so, I'm just going to sip on the rest of this. Not much left, but it is a sipper, so darn good beer. If you see it, you can get it. Pick it up. Darn good beer. It's hoppier than any American strong ale I've ever had. Definitely, most of the American strong ales have been malt forward, but this is not. This is hop forward, but it's a darn good beer. So, till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers. And this is a damn good beer.